Coming up, a program that dramatically is changing neighborhoods and lives and helping seniors at the same time. Learn about rebuilding together and how you can help out.
Well, for many seniors who live alone, one of the biggest challenges can be maintaining their home. But a national program called Rebuilding Together has made it their mission to help seniors live comfortably and safely in their own home.
And as a result, they're changing neighborhoods and improving lives across the country. And joining us from the local chapter of Rebuilding Together are volunteer Carl Hammer and program manager Cindy Slaughter. Thanks for being here, you guys.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. So first of all, tell us what exactly Rebuilding Together does.
Rebuilding Together is a nonprofit organization. The Sacramento affiliate has been around since 1991, and we repair homes for low-income seniors, families with children, and people with disabilities. And our vision is a safe and healthy home for every person.
And you rely on volunteers quite a bit.
We do rely on volunteers.
And perfect. Carl Hammer, does he come with his own?
It was a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
We need to clone Carl Hammer.
Really? So he's one of your best volunteers. He's a model volunteer.
Rather be a hammer than a nail.
Yes, of course. Good one. Okay, so you have a Rebuilding Dreams Day coming up. What's that all about?
We will be in North Highlands on Saturday, October 11th of this year, and we'll be repairing 10 homes with about the help of 800 volunteers, skilled and unskilled.
Need the volunteers still? Or
We
you have
do
them?
need volunteers. We especially need skilled volunteers in the trades, plumbers, electricians, carpenters, roofers, and we'll be, as I mentioned, in North Highlands doing 10 homes.
What are some of the biggest challenges that your organization faces?
I would say the awareness in the community of who Rebuilding Together is and what type of services we provide and who's eligible for the types of services that we have, as well as volunteers, a volunteer pool. We have a Safe at Home program, which Carl will tell you about. We need volunteers for that program as well as our skilled volunteers for the Rebuilding Days.
Okay, tell us about that program.
When I started because we had a warehouse and just sitting around, what shall we do the rest of the year? And so another volunteer and myself went to a seminar to learn home safety modification, and we came back and we can do this, and they said you're in charge. So you got to be careful what you say.
Works. Yeah.
So we've built it over the last 8 years to where we have serviced over 13,000 homes.
Wow.
And right now we have 13 volunteers, 2 of them who are women, and it's funny when they walk up the door and the man says, "You're going to drill into my tile?"
Oh, you better believe
that
it.
must be embarrassing for the man.
It is, yeah,
Because he can't do it himself.
So we do a lot of different things to keep people from fall prevention is our main focus.
Now,
And
what are
as we say, fall
prevention crew? Very nice. So they can grab a hold of you too.
That's right. Yes.
So what are some of the modifications that you're making in the home? What are some of the ones that you're doing the most of?
The most prevalent too are safety bars, grab bars, not only in the bathroom but on stairs and that sort of thing, and smoke and fire alarms.
So you come out and install these for
Yes, we
people.
do, and it's all free for the homeowner, and they have to meet an income requirement, but most of them do, and they're just thrilled to death when we do it. But we also make handrails inside and outside. We manufacture those because these things are very difficult for a contractor to come and just do.
Right.
There's not enough work for them. And we have bath mats that cover the whole bathtub. So that
so the ones that you see like in hotels that are just little
these
tiny
cover
thing.
the whole tub because people need it. They're sitting
roll
down.
out.
Right.
They need to
Right.
get up, and then we have large square ones for the showers.
everything.
Not just seniors, I told you. I almost
Oh yes,
stopped
everybody.
the other day.
Now, Carl, you're a retired guy. You could be at home kicking back, relaxing, watching our show every day. Why do you do this? What's the most rewarding
because
part of it?
She has her own things to do.
Yeah?
She meaning the wife?
Yes.
Okay.
She wants you out of the house.
Right.
You get to work.
Got to kick him out somehow.
The thing is that
Just to clarify,
yeah,
she
just
is.
a crazy. The thing is that if you don't have a purpose after you retire, pretty soon you're not there. and you have to have a reason to get up.
Well, we know a great retired, almost retired guy who's a heck of a TV director. You maybe can use him
He's good
somewhere.
at direction. He can point and tell you what to
Point,
He
do.
can punch buttons.
Punch buttons.
We'll sign him up. For other people who'd like to be signed up and people who want to learn more about Rebuilding Together, how do they get more information?
Just contact us at
All
the
the
office,
information right there.
and we'll either, if they're looking for some help, why we'll send them out an application, and they send it back, and then usually we can, unless it's an emergency, we can respond in 2 weeks. But we've had people call up, and my husband's coming home from the hospital tomorrow, and we need a small transition ramp, or we need this or that, and we'll do what we can.
Emergency requests.
we're-
Last thing we have to ask about the famous jam.
Yes.
What's up with the jam?
Well,
Carl's Jam Works.
works.
Is that what that's?
Boysenberry.
He does it all. Do you
Yeah.
cook that?
I
Or does
cook
she?
it. No. I'm allowed to do it all by myself. I can clean up. I can do the whole thing.
Nice.
But
All right.
I started this, and I had to have some place to put the jam after I made it. So we decided, well, let's offer it as a donation. So I donate it's $5, and I donate it all back to the organization. And we raise about $2,000 a year.
That's great.
So that's a lot of jam.
From Carl's
Wow.
Famous Jam.
There you go. With the jam and those shorts, I bet you're real popular.
Real popular, yeah, real popular. Yeah, my bleached
I
legs.
thought so. All right, you guys.
right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
coming on
having
the
Thanks for
us.
being here.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.